All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, the true elders of Israel who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this truth and sincerity. And to you women and children, keep on enduring because these prophecies are coming to pass and salvation is near. This is the Brother Bashar, and I'm coming at y'all with a lesson. Not sure what I'm going to entitle it yet, but I'm just going to roll with the spirit. I'm going to open up with the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and I'm going to read verse 8. Okay. It reads, Slakia, I'm going to read verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, so this is one of the signs that our Messiah, Yahushai, gave to his men. The signs of these are the signs of the times that he would come back. That the Messiah Yahushai would return. You know, these are the signs of the second coming. Okay, and when you read down to verse 8, it reads, all these are the beginnings of sorrows. Okay, so right now we have, I'm sure all of you know about the epidemic going around, about the coronavirus, and there has been famines. You got famines in Africa, you got famines in United States. There's and also there's going to be a famine, like in certain parts of the United States, also known as Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures. There's also going to be there's also going to be a famine of the word. Okay, right now, they just declared they basically just declared martial law in New Jersey. Okay, that there's a mandatory um, curfew for everyone from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. No one is allowed to be outside unless there's absolutely unless they absolutely have to, outside of that time frame. I'll put the video in the description so all of you can watch it. But that is scriptural as well. That is a prophecy that just came to pass, and the men of GMS has been pushing that prophecy for quite some time. And we're going to read it in the book of Second Esdras, in chapter 17. We're going to start at verse 15. Okay. All right. This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 15, verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another. All right, continuing on. Salaki, I ran out of data or space, and I had to clear up some space. Yeah. So furthermore, that's also going to lead to the famine of the word, because what's going to end up happening is they're eventually going to stop the men of the Lord from they're going to stop all protest, and they're going to get that confused with the men of the Lord going out in the highways and byways. So they're going to put us into that category where they're ultimately going to stop us from going out in the highways and byways. All right, and that's going to cause a famine of the word. And some brothers from there are going to be some camps, some members from other camps that are going to get locked up, and they're going to be pointing the finger at GMS for all types of accusations, and that's gonna lead to you know to a lot of false accusations rising up, because we know that the scripture says that the servant is not greater than his master, and just like Yahushua was falsely accused, they're gonna falsely accuse the men of GMS, men of the Lord. Okay, and just like it is stated in the book of Matthew, I believe the 21st chapter. It reads how when Yahushua spoke to two sons, the sons of Zebedee, I believe. Maybe it's in the book of it's in the book of it's in chapter 20, Slakia. Just bear with me for a second, Baba Kasha. This is Matthew chapter 20, verse 20. Then came to him the mother of Zebedee's children with her sons, worshipping him and desiring a certain thing of him. And he said unto her, What wilt thou? She said unto him, Grant that these my two sons may sit, the one on thy right hand, and the other on the left, in thy kingdom. But Yahushua answered and said unto Shlakia, and Yahushua said, Ye know not what ye ask. Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink, Slakia? Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of, and to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? They said unto him, We are able. And Yahushua said unto them, Ye shall drink indeed of my cup, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with. Okay, so Yahushua said, if you want to follow me, you're gonna have to go through the same stuff that I'm going through. The same. You're gonna be falsely persecuted. You might possibly even be you're gonna be you're gonna be falsely accused. You might even be falsely persecuted. And these are the times that we're coming into, because even now, these there's men out there. For example, ISUPK in general, Yohana and his crew are falsely accusing the men of GMS who of just slandering, and that is in the scriptures, and I believe these men are going to partake in the persecution of some of the martyrs of the elect, of some of the elect, which have that lot to be to be a martyr for this truth. You know, this is the book of John chapter 16 verse 2. They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yeah, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth Yahweh service, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai service. And these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Father, Yahweh, nor me, Yahweh Shai. Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, Yahweh is the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. And Yahweh Shai is the Heavenly Father's beloved Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay. Verse 4, but these things have I told you, that when the time shall come, ye may remember that I told you of them. And these things I said not unto you at the beginning, because I was with you. But now I go my way to him that sent me, which is Yahweh. And none of you ask me, whither goest thou? Okay, so, Yahweh Shai, he said this before he left. He said, you're gonna be persecuted, you know, and it's a bitter thing to not to know, but it has to happen. Ultimately, it's a blessing. And with that being said, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, the true elders of Israel who rule well. Peace and salutations to all for elect. Shalom. Salakia, continuing on. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Okay, this is going to be mass rioting in the United States, just like it is going on in France, just like it's going on in different parts of the world. Okay, continuing on, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and their course of action shall stand in their hand and in their power. And their actions shall stand in their power. Okay, so you see everybody's going to Walmart and buying bulks of supplies to get ready for the like doomsday preppers. You see all these doomsday preppers preparing for a major event, and preparing for martial law, because martial law is, and there's going to come a time where there's people are going to run out, and those same people are going to invade other people's homes to take their resources. Okay, that is what verse 16 is talking about. And for various other reasons as well. Verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Okay, this is talking about martial law. Okay, they already deemed a curfew. They are going to soon stop you from going from state to state, from city to city, and so on, and how much more from country to country. It's going to be. Trump already stopped a lot of flights from happening. A lot of people from other countries to come over here. He has stopped that.